is, let's see, I think today is the 12th. Yeah, April 12th, 2024, huh? Almost at the wrong date. Oh, yeah. And so the perps have been doing stuff while I'm sleeping, you know, going in weird dreams still. I even heard them yelling at me. You know, when they do the stupid voiceless skull. They made it sound demonic, but they have like these voice changer machines. I remember back in the 90s they had it, you know, in the Home Alone movie he had it. It was a tape recorder, but now they have, you know, these tapes. And they made everything very expensive so people like us can't buy that kind of stuff. So, they did that on purpose. So, you know, that's what they use too for voiceless skull. I don't think it's that big machine anymore. I think it's just like a smaller version. I was sleeping and I caught up on so much sleep. So I slept a little, till like 10 o'clock in the morning. Like a demon screaming in my head when I woke up. I'm like, yep, that's voiceless skull. I woke up, I said, shut the fuck up, perps. I'm just, you know, talking about this guy that, from my childhood, an older man, he liked me. Of course he did. Of course he got away with it. You know, nobody stopped him. So he did not get punished. I think Ned Flanders' handler is him. I wish I would have saved his picture. Or his name at least. I didn't save anything. For some reason I threw it out. Should have saved all of that, but I could have sent it to the police. But I think it was Ned Flanders' handler. I saw him today. So they know that I like to watch prayer videos on my phone while I do things in the morning. You know, like while I get dressed and brush my teeth and all that kind of stuff. So that's kind of, I think that's kind of why the Wi-Fi is not working right now. Like I'm in the backyard. So I don't know how long it's going to be till I upload this video. I'll probably have to go outside for a few minutes. I might try to do it while I'm back here, but I gotta do everything at Dunkin'. I was like, oh, these perps gotta follow me at Dunkin' because I am not staying home. Nope, 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 nope. Oh, and I hear loud talking because I'm talking about this kind of stuff. Yep, yep, yep. Do it, do it, do it, do it. Get it roar. So the first perp I saw today was Ned Flanders' handler. So since I had a compromise listening to prayers on TV, I watched the whole mass on TV. And they said the Our Father, the demons, and these perps hate that prayer. Make sure you say that to them. Just walk around wherever you walk in, you know, record their stuff, but say it. Even if you have to bring a piece of paper with the Our Father on it, it's in the Bible. It's in the King James. It's in there. The St. Mary one is not, because the pagans, they worship Mary. It's like a mermaid spirit. My neighbors have that statue in the backyard here. They put their little tea light candles in there, and they say their incantation on paper. Some of my older videos, you'll see them going back and forth to their side for a change with like papers in their hands. Yeah. So, and it hasn't worked yet because it's not going to. Nowadays, it's not going to work. God is sweeping up the place. You know what I mean? So if you're doing any kind of witchcraft, it's not going to work no more. We're waking up now. So anyways, so I was saying it along, and they did something to my stomach this morning, and right before I was coming out early with it mess with my stomach. So I took my Pepto afterwards, and I felt better. And I went to Dunkin' and get a coffee. And I sat in the little seat there in the front, in the back, not the back, the front, in my little corner seat. Charged my phone, watched some videos. Saw Goat Boy. I was watching this video from Helms and how they talked about the gang stalking so detailed. It was great. I'm gonna see if I can post it on my channel, you know, in the comment section. You know, the link so you guys can watch it too. It was so detailed. And I said, oh, you know what, I'm gonna watch it on full blast so these perps can hear it. So boy comes in, and he sees me, he's all happy. Yeah, you're about to do what now? And I had a video on, and he heard, as soon as he heard gang stalking, he turned around, did a double take, and then ran out the damn door. Bye. That's how you do it, TIs. Watch gang stalking videos in front of them very loudly. Then he comes back in, right? And I'm like, bad. Bad. So he turns back around. He was not too happy about that. Oh well. See, they do psychological warfare on us, but we can't do it back to them. Yes, we can. I don't do it often, but I had to do it. There was nobody in there but me. So I did it. I did it. I done did it. So then he's leaving, and he's giving me a dirty look on the way out, so I was pretending to scratch my face, and I gave him the finger. Fuck him. And fuck all the other perps. Yeah, so the Ned Flanders handler was the first man, perp, handler, whatever the fuck he is, to come by, like to meet me at Dunkin'. Like I stood up top, you know, the top step, but it was pouring rain. I was like, yeah, they're gonna come out, but they're not gonna come out right now. I turn to walk in, I see him. And he's looking at me. He's giving me a dirty look, so I gave him one right back. Fuck him too. I gave him a stern look, like, you better not fucking do shit. Don't you fucking do nothing. I didn't say it. I looked at him like that. And he turned around and I kept walking. He did not come back, not even once. Then they had a honey pot in there. She was there for like such a long time. She sat there, made herself comfortable, they didn't buy nothing, nobody said anything either. And they usually don't. She was there so long. At least buy a water or something. You know, that's why I buy coffee. So I could sit there a while. And then I could record the perps. So they didn't do much, so I didn't record much. You know, they kept walking by. And it was funny because I'm watching this video. And they talked about honey pots, and she kind of looked over. So she was sitting right behind me. So I turned the phone sideways and had it as loud as I possibly could have it. And she shut the fuck up. She had her phone, you know, when they talk on their phone very loudly, she was doing that. And she was facing me at the same table when I walked in. So she was facing me and talking very loudly on her phone. And so I'm like, oh, okay. They didn't wear red and black right, they should wear baby blue. I have kind of a baby blue shirt on, you know, jacket on. Hear the sirens? Nice camouflage. I'm gonna wear these pants tomorrow again. just because I want to. This shirt I'm gonna change, of course. But I might come out early to get coffee. I'm gonna do some cleaning before I leave the house. I'm gonna do cleaning in a little while again. They're mad at me because I want bingo and I want champagne. They wish they could have some. You know, if you were my friend, I would have shared it with you. But you're not. You're an asshole. So assholes get nothing. I heard a lot of that today on the way back home. I turned around, turned the corner, I waited, I looked around. There was perps, but not that many. They sent the disabled perp again. I went to the pharmacy for something. And there was a perp blocking the aisle with a red and black book bag, of course. And he was trying to buy his drinks. He had like 4 or 5 drinks. You're one person. Why do you gotta buy that many drinks to give to the other perps, right? They know I don't really drink soda too much, so that's what he bought. He bought a lot of soda. I drink it once or twice a week. Not too bad. I drink water all damn day. I'm always in the bathroom peeing. And I'm flushing out my system, which you're supposed to do. You're supposed to drink water. And they don't like that either. They don't like, perps do not like when you try to even be healthy a little bit. And I had salad this week. I ate vegetables by themselves, you know. I ate cooked vegetables, raw vegetables. They hate that. They hate when we do that stuff. Oh well. So I get to the counter and I purchase something. You know, I wait and I ask to see if I had any medications. Pick up, I had nothing. He runs there and tries to pay for his stuff right next to me. I'm on the side where the cash register is, so I got to pay first. I'm like, wow, you can't wait behind the line? I said it too out loud. Fuck these perps. I was like, yeah, these perps can't wait. Because the other guy that worked there was trying to ring him up before me. I was like, no, bitch. I was here first. You don't do that. Oh, they mad, bro. Yep, always. So good. I'm glad. You know what? Their shit is done. This program is done. You know how much evidence we TIs have on them? That's why they come to the comments and talk crazy to us. Because they want us to go crazy back at them. I just report everything as hate speech. You know what? They report us as hate speech too, so fuck them. Then a lot of us can't comment on each other's channels. They don't want us talking to each other. That's what happened to my channel. I had to privatize my channel, not the videos, but my channel, yes. Some videos got flagged, so I put those as private or unlisted. It's still there, but I did that so they wouldn't delete it. You know what I mean? Us perps. You hear me? You hear this fucking shit? They made me say that. Us TIs. I don't know how I would be a perp. I don't fucking gang stalk people. Well, these perps do. They put that in our heads. So I just get them back in my own way. Just wearing the camouflage pisses them off. Red and black pisses them off. Good. That's what we should be doing. If you're going to follow me everywhere I go, I'm gonna wear the colors, bitch. Yeah, they just didn't like that I was watching videos at all. But so they had the Target bag. Like I looked at them, I smile when they passed by with the Target bag. They get annoyed. They get really annoyed because it's not working. And I said this to the lady. When she turned her back to me at the next table, when she was facing me, she was like laughing and talking on the phone loud. And I had the video about the gang stalking. I made sure she heard it, every word. Then she got quiet and left at certain parts, like a certain part. I forgot the part of the video that she left. And I kept saying, yep, every day, everywhere I go, every time the person would say something about the stalking, list of everything they do, like the loud music. They do that every night now. They come down my block. Well, I'm with my family. We're watching shows, and we're having, we're talking about the show while we're watching it. We like the show. They'll come back down the block, blasting music, and you hear it. You hear it's low, but then all of a sudden, as soon as they get to my house, they turn the volume up, so they get louder. And that's one of the things what they said. Oh, I remember now. She got up when the guy said they send honeypots your way to ruin your life, straight or gay. They want to get you into those relationships. And I'm like, every day. And I looked over at her, but she stopped talking too. Because she was gonna say something. She was giggling, and then she shut the fuck up. And that's when she ran out of there. After I said that, I'm like, yup, honeypots every day. That's what they do. They send me women. I don't like women. I don't find them attractive at all. So they could try that all they want till the cows come home, but it ain't gonna work. It ain't gonna work. Beep. Fuck you, perp. Yeah, they already did that too. It was a red light when I turned the corner to come home. Beep. What the fuck you honking at? There ain't nobody there, bitch. So I do that back. I go, beep. So I'm like, I gotta run to the freaking pharmacy for a second. And I saw somebody I knew. So we talked for a few minutes. They fucking hate that. So by the time I got to the pharmacy, the perp was standing in the way. Because I was gonna go that way. And then I looked in the aisle, and the thing I was gonna buy is in the next aisle. So I'm like, okay, I gotta avoid the perp. So after all he did that, right, I come out, and he got stuck. He was putting the stuff away. Somebody came in and was in his way. I'm like, good. So I walk out, and I see Ned Sandler, and he's in his car, going the opposite way. There was traffic. People were honking and carrying on. and I see him. I have the window open. It's fucking cold out. Why would you put the window? Why would you leave the window open? Because he wanted me to see him. They want us to see them as much as possible. So he probably thought I was gonna yell at him. But I'm glad his window was open because the traffic started turning up, and so the honking kept going. I'm like, good. And everybody's wearing these reflector pants and shirts, like, you know, the yellow and the orange. I call those the Play-Doh colors. I used to love playing with Play-Doh in school. In kindergarten, it was so much fun. And silly putty, all that stuff. See, I don't like when you have a good time either. Oh well, go to hell, you smell like Gargamel. That was a little perp song me and somebody came up with in elementary school. Yeah, the teachers were perps too. Instead of, you know, talking to our families and saying, hey, your children are struggling, she puts them in the back of the classroom and told us to just play cards. Miss Vass, I call her Miss Ass. My sister made that up too. She was an ass. So we used to, you know, hang out, me and this girl, we used to, you know, play cards and talk or whatever. So one day we went to gym class, we were talking, and she made up the song about the teacher. So I'm gonna start singing that to the perps. So I come out of the pharmacy and the fucking cripple perp is coming out. I can't call him Cripple Smurf because I already called the other one like that. And he walked past my house too, that first guy. I haven't seen him since. Fucking faking the injury. But this guy was really handicapped. I think he was one of the homeless people in the beginning. He looks like the other homeless guy, well, but no beard. That guy came back too. They always send the same homeless people. They took him away, they put him on 4 Hamilton Parkway in that neighborhood. Somebody that I know lives there, so they were probably trying to gang stalk that person. That person don't know what the fuck that is, and they were working, so they're not gonna see that. They just happened to see it when they left their apartment. You know what I mean? They don't know that's gang stalking, so it's not gonna work on them. So they sent him back now, a couple of days ago, 2 days ago. He was sitting on the bench in front of Very Juice, so I'm wondering if the owner of Very Juice is paying him to do that too, you know what I mean? Because then he walks around the neighborhood, asks people for money. If you don't give him money, he goes fucking batshit crazy and starts screaming and cursing you out. So I'm like, really? Now you're not getting shit. You're shit out of luck. Because I usually give these homeless people money or food. I usually give them food because, you know, when they're homeless, you can't really go into a store and purchase, you know, a lot of people get mad at them. So I'd rather give them food. You know, that makes sense. It makes more sense to me to give them food. If I was homeless, I would want food and water. But I gotta find a different way to get to the homeless instead of just giving them, you know, to them, because he smokes weed, he smokes cigarettes, he drinks. And that's the vice. A lot of perps, you know, are homeless because they're drug addicts and alcoholics. But the handlers, they give them that stuff on purpose. You know, they want to keep them drugged up and high, so they act out in public. Some people are sober and they just do that in public. You know, they act up, do street theater and shit. That was part of the video too. This guy was on the bus. And this perp was acting out. He recorded him. So the cripple guy, the new cripple guy, you saw him on my videos. He walked past my house, and then the car honked. They wait for them at the corner or at the end of the block. They're in their car. They're all taxi cab. They come to get coffee. They wait a few minutes in the car with the engine on, with the lights on, or one light on, and they honk so the perps can go past. And that's usually what they do. So this guy, he did it. He was coughing. Oh, I started coughing right after him. Like, it ain't working no more. Tell your handler. I'm like, you ain't gonna cripple me. That's for damn sure. I'm like, tell your handler I said that too. I am not fucking playing with these perps. I'm not gonna get angry. I'm just gonna tell it like it is to them behind their back, because you know they listen. They do tell their handler. And yes, when you see a perp on their bike, as soon as they see you, they start texting their handler. And they always wear red and black. And they have a camouflage book bag. That's why I wear camouflage, because they get mad at us when we do it back. Good. Don't have to say anything to anybody about the gang stalking. They will say it themselves. They'll act a fool in front of you. The day Druggy Smurf down the block was acting a fool, I told my family, I was sitting inside waiting for our neighbor, because we were going for coffee together. And they don't like that either. They don't like that I can make friends really quickly like that. They've always been able to. So, and he's going through some stuff too. So we go get coffee every once in a while and we hang out. They hate that. Because they walk past Dunkin' and they get so fucking angry they see that I'm with somebody. It's great. And I smile at them and I just take a sip of my coffee and look at them and smile. They don't touch me even while I'm by myself. They can't. I'm protected by God, honey. Honey bun. Oh, I call them all kinds of names like that, but sarcastic. They hate that too. They know that I'm doing that on purpose to them. They would probably do it themselves. So I do it first. Me first. My turn. So I make sure they know what's up. I gave him that look though. The look I gave him, OMG, Ned Flanders. You know what's up, motherfucker? You chief handler bitch. That's probably John, chief handler. Well, my chief handler, they got so many different accounts with the same name. That's why he keeps trying to, resubscribe to my channel. They make about $240 a day per TI. Because I just typed in chief handler on Google, and there's a whole list of stuff. They make about, that's $240 a day in India. So when they crank call us, they make that much money too. It's the same dude keeps trying to call me all these phone numbers from different states. They have those circuit boards with all the numbers they call you from, just like in John Wick. They have that list of numbers that they keep texting all the perps. We all living in John Wick, by the way. That's the world we're living in. Because when he went to was it Paris, I think, and he was gonna do that duel, all the perps came out, right? They were all waiting. It was like in the middle of the night, and they were all waiting for him. They ran him over with a car and punched him and kicked him, all that. That's them. They do that to us. I mean, they haven't physically touched me because, yeah, they better not. They better not even try, is what I'm trying to say. But that's us. They wait for us in the middle of the night like that. Why do you think they do the noise harassments in the middle of the night? They got the music blasting, the garbage truck comes at weird hours. And the garbage trucks are coming to get all the stuff from the, what do you call it, from the block. All the corners have all the garbage cans. So they get all the garbage, but they come at like 3 in the morning. Because they know a lot of people have to get up in the morning for school, work, or even just they want to sleep in. Who cares? Anything to stop us from, having sleep. That's how they mess with our health. And I just got one of my toothpieces fixed. And that's why they're up in the ante with this crap too. I'm working on it. The whole thing was to do weapons and all the noise harassment is so you don't sleep at night, so you don't take care of your health at all, especially your teeth. And I had braces when I was a kid, and my teeth were perfect. I took care of them, everything. It was wonderful. They'd sleep deprive my father, and they caused him to have a brain aneurysm, so he died from that. But they gave him a stroke every year. So we would all be up all night trying to take care of him, and then have to get up in the morning, and I would have to go with him to physical therapy. Then they stopped the car he kept going to different ones because he kept getting in trouble with them. He didn't want to do the exercises, and he would just be angry and rage with everybody. I was like, at least somebody else is seeing what we have to go through, so I know, I know how that is, That's what these perps are trying to do to me. They want me to have a stroke. They want me to have an aneurysm. It's not happening. I know your tactics, so it's not going to happen for me. What do you think I'm praying every day before I leave the house? I'm praying against you fucking assholes with your Ouija boards and shit. Your voodoo and all the other, your hoodoo and tarot cards and all the other shit that you do against us. God is more powerful than you. He sees everything you do and will take care of you accordingly. I don't have to do anything. I pray for protection with actual prayers from priests all around the world. I put the mass on today and said the Our Father. That burns these perps. It burns them. They try to burn me. They burn my inner ear canal because they want me to lose my hearing. And they cause me to have migraines. That's a form of witchcraft. Witches do that. They will do their little spells and then it pings certain people. So we get migraines. So my next door neighbor does that to me every fucking day. And you hear the sirens again? Yep, that's all noise harassment. Oh. There you go, revving the engines. Trying to jump scare me. To cause me to go crazy. Get a fucking life. I've told the spam callers too, it's the same guy. He's like, I'm like, how do you even know that information like that? He has the wrong information. And he's like, he hangs up on me. When I used to get prank calls a lot from John, and he used to give my number out to all his friends, and they used to prank call me. I had bought a whistle. And I used to blow the whistle every time the prank callers would call. They started the gang stalking. They really started, actually, with the first year my father passed. It was sometime, like around June. In the middle of the night, I kept getting a phone call after phone call. So people were calling me from Atlanta. And they go, wow, our phone lines must have been switched during the storm. That's so weird. I'm like, yeah, it is. And like, it's 3 o'clock in the morning. Can you stop calling? And they're like, okay, we'll stop. And then, nope, they did not stop. They called all night long. So after about, like, I don't know, an hour of this shit, I unplugged the phone. I have the phone in the... You hear the siren now that I'm talking about it? Good. Prove me right. All the time. Anyways. After that, I unplugged the phone. And I put it back the next day. And they called all week long. They did that. I cursed them out the first time. Like, I fucked them. And I just put the phone on. You know, I unplugged the phone the rest of the time. So now they're like, oh, we got your phone number. Your cell phone number through John. Who else would have gave my phone number out? He's the only one that had it. Because we were friends. And we both got cell phones at the same time. So that's his way of trying to fuck up my world, you know? Well, he doesn't come around anymore. He stopped coming around. So he probably found a new group of friends. To prank call me. Yeah, it's Voodoo Smurf. Ned Flanders Handler. Damn, you hear that one? Yeah, I am nowhere near the police station, by the way. And the nearest hospital is pretty far. You hear this noise? That's my perps. That's for the perps. And then, yes, the list, I was saying before, there's a list. Once I get a new computer, I could actually film it. I'll film the list so you can see it. Yeah, right. You're right. Liars, liars, pants on fires. Yeah, so I'm gonna fuck with these perps a little bit more. The more that I go out, the more they hate my guts. It's fun to fuck with them. You hear that? What is that? That's not gonna make traffic move out of your way to get to the person that's injured. That's fucking bullshit. It's bullshit. Bullshit. There's a video of a little kid saying that. Bullshit. Exactly, it is bullshit. They really hate that I'm talking about it. Good. Get mad, so sad, I'm back. Anyways, so my brother from another mother, he posted a video, and it's a contract that the perp signed. Full contract the perp signed to, become a perp, and they handled all that kind of stuff. And the list said you could be subject to, become disabled and all that. And they still sign it. They still like, yeah, I'll still do it. They're stupid. Why would you want to be disabled? I guess if you get free shit when you're disabled, they get everything. When they become disabled, these perps, they get all the stuff. My neighbor gets free workman's comp, even though he's not disabled. He pretends like he doesn't know English. You can't live here without speaking a little bit of English. So he knows. He's like, fuck you, we'll call the police, I really need to post that video. There's a way I could post it and then like blur out faces. He went fucking psych mode on that on the guy upstairs. Fucking douchebag that he is. Yeah, so Patrolman Smurf has been out. You saw him the other day, my other video. So I thought it was a regular red and black jacket, striped jacket. Meanwhile, he did that on purpose. He went to the restaurant across the street. They blow a lot of smoke in the neighborhoods. It's like, it's environmentally unsafe to have that much smoke. And you call 301 there, as nobody fucking comes around to look because they don't care. They're in on, it's like a form of targeting. They're in on it, so they're not gonna care. Something's blowing in the window right now. Below this. So, yeah, I gotta see. It's on my computer. I had to film it because he needs protection. My neighbor, my good neighbor. He's like, make sure you save this because he's a psychopath. I'm glad the birds shit on his car. Good. Oh, fucking dog shits on their car too. Fucking assholes that they are. Driving drunk. He drives drunk next door. And he's always at the fucking liquor store buying those tiny little bottles. And then he buys wine. I've seen him buy wine and beer. They both drink. The two of them both drink. So, guess what? Of course they're gonna think people are after them. They drink a lot. And they drink a lot of soda too. Every garbage night, or recycles night, their garbage bag is full of soda cans. They drink more soda than me. We're gonna become diabetes. They're gonna have to be rolled back to the kitchen. I switched to diet soda. The perps don't like that either. Oh well. I guess I have one soda a week, one can. Not a 2-liter like these perps can drink. They do that too, They drink soda right in front of you like that. But that's what happened when I went to go get a cell phone and a tablet. They didn't want me to be there to do that. I'm old at this kind of stuff. So I went to go pick it up. And this young mother, had a 2-liter bottle of soda. She was drinking straight from the soda bottle. And she was giving her child sips of that. She gave him cookies and soda. Do you want your kids to be diabetic? But yeah, she does. I'm convinced that she wants to do that so she can get more free government services. They put some TIs onto that because they're stupid though, because they don't want us to work, some of us, but you would harass us at work. Wouldn't you get more money if you would harass us at work? And maybe not. Maybe they harass us more if we're home. Because they harass me a lot, but not as much as they used to. Like, they'll just walk around Dunkin' and wear the clothing, the Target bags. And they're getting younger and younger, these perps, I noticed. And they said the women, of course. The women are more ballsy. But that's why they do it. Because they know if I report any of them to the police, the men that are doing the shit, they can go to jail for a very long time. They believe women more than men. But that's why they don't do much. They just do a couple hand signals, hat tip, all that kind of stuff. When they walk past me, they give me a dirty look. And I'm like, okay, I'm gonna give you a dirty look right back, bitch. Fuck you too, man. First of all, they don't know us, And you guys screaming? Street theater. These are the two that make kids scream for no reason. Babies, I can understand. They do scream for no reason. But it's like a screeching owl. It's so loud. When I look at them, shut the fuck up. I don't say it out loud. Control your kid. Jesus. I never screamed like that when I was a baby, I was told. I didn't scream at all like that. I was a good baby. But you perps are bad motherfuckers. Not in a cool way either. They're horrible. Say something else, you parrot. Squawk. I would do that in front of him. If I saw him in person, I would squawk like a parrot in front of him. I gave you your address. I put your address out there on the internet. No, really, motherfucker? Duh. Of course you put my address out there. The whole fucking neighborhood is after me. They're coming around doing their little skits. Their little schizos. But that's why they call us schizophrenic. You know that, right? They do their little street theater skits. And that's actually a form of schizophrenia. When you act out like that in public. So they turn that shit on to us because it's gaslighting. Gaslighting. Fart. That's what we TIs need to do that shit to them. Not all the time. Just random when we do that in front of them. Make fart noises, burp at them, cough. If you actually fart, that's even better. That's funnier. Actually burping and farting in front of them. They start coughing, they get disgusted. They do it to us. You might as well do it back to them. I was by myself. I looked around and I farted. I didn't know a perp was there. He was like coughing, like he was gagging. It was great. And I was laughing. I thought I was by myself. I looked around, there was nobody there. So I farted. And I turn around and I see a perp. And he was gagging. It was great. Well, one perp did that to us. I was with my sister in the aisle at the store, in the juice aisle. I was looking for juice. I get the natural juice, organic stuff. And this fucking big old bitch, she sees that we're white and she's black. She was racist. She looked at us, gave us dirty looks, and then she smirked like the Jezebel spirit in her. She farted and then laughed, laughed at us. Like, you nasty bitch. That's what I said to her. This is the same thing. We both said it at the same time. You nasty bitch. I say that to them all the time, these perps. I don't fucking let them have I let them have it once in a while. Fuck them. One of the handlers, he comes in every day. It was this tiny little espresso. And he's friends with the other guy that has the Art of Anxiety book. I gotta look that book up. Maybe I'll buy it and then just plop it down when I see him. He did that to me. He sat right next to me, plopped it down. Really, bitch? The psychological warfare is real. I love the honking. Beep, beep, motherfucker. Yeah, so I'm encouraging TIs to get confident in themselves and pull the shit on them once in a while. They hate it. Good. Like, I don't know, during the week, I did the hat tip at them. There was so many of them coming around, and they had the smirk on their face. I did the stupid hat tip at them. They did not like that. The smiles came right off of them. They don't like it. They cannot handle it. So, I'm so grateful that I could do that to them. Yeah, I don't usually do stuff to them, but when I notice it's blatant, nobody else knows what it is, so that's why they do it too. They figure, oh, we're gonna get away with it today. And then on my watch, there's a meme going around. It's a picture of Mr. Rogers. He has a shotgun. And it says, wrong neighborhood, motherfucker. Exactly. That's for the perps. Wait till I get a new computer. It's coming. And I'm fixing the Wi-Fi at the same time. Oh, it's going to be lovely. I cannot wait to make more videos and film my computer. That's who TIs. Well, the perps trying to get at you. Yeah, it's fucking windy out here. Everything's cozy on me. When the perps trying to get at you, cackle like it's hot. That's right, become a Disney villain, but only to the perps. Don't do it to innocent people. I let them fucking have it every once in a while. Coughing behind them, telling them shit. I'm the Cripple Smurf, man. The second Cripple Smurf Part 2, I should call him. He was walking past my house one day, and the car was honking right behind him, a red car. Come on now. They knew I was gonna come out of that pharmacy, because the first guy, it didn't work. He got trapped there, so he probably texted the handler, and then the other guy came. I'm not gonna film every time, but that's when they do it more, when I don't film. So they're so jealous of my flowers. I mean, they some of them are dead now because of the rain. Beautiful daffodils. The roses are coming up. The beautiful painting we got a lot of flowers are coming up too. We got some tulips coming. Hey Jelly, get ready for this jelly. That's what we should sing to them too. Let's make a note of that. When a perp is doing something to you, just sing that song. I'll get ready for this jelly. They are jealous people. And jealousy is an ugly thing. So is all the perps and anything backless. That's what Sophia said to Dorothy on the Golden Girls. Jealousy is an ugly thing. So are you and anything backless. You the screaming? Sometimes when perps come into dungeons, this is the last thing I'm gonna say, and they do the street theater, they start acting up and go crazy. I'm like, what the fuck? I say it nice and loud too. Sometimes the workers, they see me doing that and they start laughing. They got so many, people like that coming in when I'm not there. Like the black job smurf with the red handball and blue handball. They used to give him free food and drinks. He told him he was homeless. He's not, he's a perp. So one time they came in, they were like, whoa. They never saw that side of me. I never bring it out. I was about to choke a bitch, but I was like, nah, let me not be like them. Let me restrain myself because that's what they want. I don't have a criminal record. I don't know what the fuck they've been told about me, but I don't have a criminal record. I never did. send the cops my way all the time. I have never been to jail. Not once. So, I keep saying, let's just let the perps act out crazy. You know, you do you. Start living your life. They don't like it. Too fucking bad. So the video I have of the druggie smurf down the block, when he was in my driveway and everything, he's leaving his cup with alcohol in it. He did that to everybody's house, and nobody does anything. Nobody sees that and goes, "What the fuck is this doing here?" and just throws it out. They just let it happen. That means they're perps too. They were told not to touch it. They want me to touch it so they get my fingerprints on stuff. I'm not doing that. I'm not stupid like them. So the day he was doing that, I was telling my family, they go, "Yeah, we saw him too. He was screaming, no shoes, and he was hanging up his wet laundry on the gate, on his gate, and he was just screaming, drinking beer." I'm like, "Yep." I'm like, "You had no shoes?" I'm like, "Yep, that was him." Same thing. He came back. He kept coming around like 3 or 4 times. But that was good footage. And he was trying his hardest to get me to scream at him. I'm like, stay on your own fucking property. He did that all the time too. He's like, "Oh, I can't throw my garbage out." I'm like, "Go throw it on your own fucking property. No, you can't throw your garbage out here." The fuck, man, you drunk motherfucker. I ain't your wife. I am not tolerating that shit. She tolerated everything. She was even in the ambulance with him, and he screamed at her, "Fuck you." That's what she says, and she's like, "Fuck you," when she left. Let him go by himself. Don't stick up for him. Don't stay with him. He should go back to fucking Texas or wherever he's from. Fucking psychopath. They don't need to be here, these perps. They need to go to hell where they came from. Oh, too bad he's not moving yet. Workman's comp, huh? Look at all the shit he built. He ain't disabled. You can't be disabled and build all the stuff. They built all the stuff so we wouldn't see them. But we put the gate up, we put this fence over, and they broke it. They broke the string. They don't want us to have that stuff. They got mad at us for putting the privacy fence up. Oh, really? Yeah, because then they can't stare at us from back here. Where's the piss jar? Yep, which is piss in jars. I'm gonna leave it out. Yep, there it is. So witches do. See the Mary statue. Yep, they do little incantations. See, it's got all stuff in it. Dirt, piss, cigarette butts, and other stuff. I gotta look into seeing what, somebody had to have confessed about what that stuff is. A lot of people are turning to Christianity now after being witches, so I heard people's testimonies. They're not gonna stop. I'm just saying. A lot of people have. Just screaming. Street dude. You know what it is? The perps, they do their little skits in front of me when I'm by myself at Dunkin'. I turn around and they're starting to scream and act out, and I look around, there's nobody there but me. And even if when people are there, I do say that. Like, "What the fuck?" Just like that. Or "Shut the fuck up." They better recognize